Welcome peeps to PCGamer Radio. I'm your host Lipstickpaddy and this is Cyberpunk 2077. Now, I'm playing on max settings, full ray tracing mode in psycho mode on my new graphics card, a 4070 Ti. Yeah, and my new CPU, which is a 58000X3D. They're a good pairing, well balanced, and with DLSS 3, this game sings. It really does. Now, what time of the day is it? Because this is kind of important. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. Actually, what I like to do in the game is sleep and get up around 7 o'clock. Now, when you sleep, you do get like an XP buff if you want to help yourself, but if you do end up dying, you lose that buff. Like, it kind of sees what you're doing. Now, this game is a fantastic technical demo. It really is something outstanding. You will see this now on the PC. It goes far beyond what the consoles offer. And it's so worth waiting, which I did. Wait until you've got a ray tracing card that can run this game at max settings. Now, 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh God, it's gone dusty. I wish there was a way to stop the weather doing this. But hey, you know, it's a dynamic game, isn't it? Now, this is an RPG, and let me just show you the kind of RPG before we go down into the city. I have finished the game. I'm 90 hours in. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Now, character-wise, you can specialize in body. Now, if you go body, it's athletics. This is all about... basically, you'll learn about this tree. They're all kind of unique, but athletics is all about doing sporty stuff. Annihilation, this is with shotguns. Street brawler is fist fighting. Reflexes is assault guns, handguns, blades. I specialised first in intelligence, because this game, the strongest enemies in the game are net runners, and I don't want to play this game like a first-person shooter, so I went net runner. It gives you that power fantasy of the special class in this game. And it's really, really rewarding. Like, you can go in there, hack things. I'm going to show you combat as a net runner and show you how good it is. Breach control, this is all about hacking into computers. Quick hacking, this is all about combat focus. And this is specially geared to focus on ultimate quick hacking, which I'll show you in a minute. For example, this increases quick hack duration by 25%. This is really good actually in the mid game, because you will be putting things like a fire attack on your quick hacking. That's like a damage over time, so that will increase the damage of it. Anything duration wise will be good, but when you get to the end game of a netrunner, you will be getting ultimates, and they are wonderful. In the late game, you're going to be wanting to get technical ability up. In fact, this is going to be needed to actually get into certain areas and doors, so it's really, really good. This is specially wired as well, because you can respec in the game just for money. It's really easy to do, and you rewire it at the end game, so you can plug points into stuff like this, and a little bit of the engineering side of it's all using power weapons, which is not really geared to my tier. Cool, however, is putting crit damage up, and in Cool there is some like inherent things here which are good. One is 15% more damage to humans. That's worth getting Cool up a little bit just to unlock that, because every enemy in the game, bar the robots, I'd say you're 99% going to be facing humans. That's incredible to have. And Cold Blood, I have to stress, Cold Blood is fantastic for whatever class you go for. It's really, really good, because it essentially racks up and you get more power. In fact, when Cold Blood is activated, if I'm downing stacks of enemies and this starts to stack up, my quick hack cooldowns are massively quicker, you see. So it reduces cooldowns by 6% per stack of Cold Blood. I can rack these up now where cooldowns are like 5 seconds, so I can cast the same hack 5 seconds or something like this. It's really, really good. Now, when you put points into this, you can see cool's at 18. That means I've got the potential to actually level Cold Blood up to level 18. As it goes up these levels, it does give you perks to unlock, more resistances, and it gives you kind of more crit here, movement speed. These are all worth having, but this is going to come in organically. Unfortunately for me, when I did my tree, cool came last. It was 20 on intelligence, 20 on tech ability, 18 on cool, and 10 in body, because in the late game you're going to want to have more health and recharge. Now you can see down here, this is the 1.61 patch. You can quickly respec for cash and all that good stuff. No problems there. Now then, what I like about the crafting system is, now there is legendary kind of things to find in the game, but if you find a legendary weapon, it comes in as a rare to craft. In fact, when you find that legendary and you pick it up, it's an epic, even though it's legendary. It means it will have a legendary recipe, and you need to get your crafting up to kind of get these. So for example, if you pick the Sovereign up in the world, the Sovereign will be an epic, and you will then have to upgrade that Sovereign into this ultimate, which is what I have. Now when you get these weapons, you can upgrade them, and make sure you're upgrading them to your level. So every time you level up, you want to come in here and upgrade your kit. It's really, really good. You can see I have the Sovereign here completely maxed out at 50, and I've got mods in here to increase the damage. I use the shotgun because when you're a net runner, you are severely bad when enemies come close to you. So this double barrel shotgun just unloads a jack, and it usually knocks them down. Actually, it's that powerful, and I love it. Now this gear is all legendary gear that I've crafted. Now I've seen videos of people picking the legendaries up, and the legendary armor has really good gear on it, but when I've seen those legendary armors in the game, it just comes with fire resistance, and that's not good at all. It's because, you can just go in Cyberpunk and find this legendary armor, and within 10 minutes of finding it, you've got the best armor in the game. They've got rid of that because they want people to actually power level crafting, so you can actually craft your own kit. And you can see I've crafted this. I've had to re-roll it and craft like 10 items and pick the best, but in my head, bonus damage against high threat, moderate threat, very high threat, very high threat, very high threat. So for me, normal enemies are a breeze. I burn them immediately, but the higher ones are really tough, really tough. So this kit here is better than any legendary you'll find in the game for me, because it absolutely is fantastic for a netrunner, and I think for any build where you can blast them with this, because they're going to be tough cookies. And this legendary here that I crafted, this is very similar to what you'll see from legendaries in the world. They just give you thermal resistance, which, to be fair, isn't great. There is kind of a build you can do which sets you on fire, and then you get a damage buff, but I'm playing pure netrunner here. You'll kind of see the combat and how fun it is and all that stuff. Now, going down the RPG more deep is the cyberware. You've got all these implants that you can put in. Crit chance. You need crit chance, actually. This is one thing you kind of need if you're a netrunner to increase this. Crit damage and cyberdeck, more RAM. That's really necessary. It's like mana if you think you're crafting magic. So you've got all these things that are basically doing for you. When your health drops to 15%, doing electric shock, fantastic. Breach time, this is hacking. Biomonitor, release health when my health drops down, fantastic. So you can imagine all things are going to buff you. The most important thing though is your cyber deck, and you're going to need these. You're going to have to go in here and like when you start the game, this won't be able to hold so many mods inside, and these mods are basically your abilities, and for me they're a bit like spells. So ultimate legendary ultimate ones here are Detonate Grenade, Cyber Psychosis, which takes over the mind of things. Suicide is amazing, and System Reset is knocking them unconscious. So if you need to get a guy out of a building, that's really good because you can knock him out, pick him up and take him out. Now, Detonate Grenade on its own isn't that good because the grenades don't often kill the enemies, but it does have a passive on it. That's why I've got it on here. Defeat an enemy with any explosion reduces the RAM cost of the next ultimate by 2. Can stack up 4 times. So if you can weaken your enemies, that's a good finisher because it gives you that bonus. But Overheat here is really good as an alternative, and this is the one you're going to be doing. Now, I have respect because I did craft all these to legendary, and these are just stuff that I've got in my own bag. But all the legendaries here, I simply just crafted these. If you go to your skill tree, you can actually in quick hacking here, you can do legendary quick hacks here. But I've respect. I didn't really need to have this skill once I'd crafted my full set of hacking tools. So that is that. Now the map, when you start the game, you start off in a nice area, and I suggest in that area you do all the side missions and all the kind of what are called gigs, because for me, I really wanted to boost my character so that I would have my intelligence up to 20, because that affects so many things in the game when you're a netrunner. I highly recommend you get it boosted before you go on with the main storyline. Now these gigs, they're basically jobs done by people like this. So you'll have 23 when you start up. I recommend you bounce as many as you can just to boost your character, and sleep for the XP buff if you want to do that. Now I've done all these gigs, but there was a couple gigs that wouldn't show up for me. I had to complete the game, and it pushed you back into the game because it basically puts you back in the game before you start the final quest or mission. But we do have a gig out here, and we're going to go to that and we'll show you what the gig is like, and I'll want to show you what these NCPD ones are like also. Alright, so let's get out of the menu. Come on. Yeah, because when you do the main storyline, the world opens up and it's massive. It really is big. Now it is 7 o'clock in the morning. My favourite vehicle is the motorbike. You can weave through the traffic so much. Here it is.
Hey, Carrie.
You know what I'm looking at? A Scraps concert announcement. This is not fucking happening.
Wait, what? I thought we took care of it.
Truck didn't do shit. They just postponed the gig.
Oh.
Meet me outside. Little push didn't work. Now we got shoved.
What now? Are we planning a bomb in the club?
Nah, gonna talk.
Okay, good. Because I thought...
Bring your heat.
Right, so interesting. You still get like little story beats and things if you come in when you finish the game. There is like this end game where you've kind of got to clear stuff up, and there is going to be an expansion which I look forward to when that comes later this year. Now the reason I like getting up at 7 is I like to have sight, and I like to see the traffic around the city and stuff like this. I like to see the people all going to work and things like that. It feels a nice time of day. You can see they're all commuting in one side of the road. It feels like they're coming into the city. Now, when I've been driving a car, when I often park the car, I often run over people and get a crime police after me. And it's a pain in the neck. That's why I use the bike mostly. Oh, I've missed the... hang on. Missed the turn. Too busy talking. But the police in this game, it's one of the criticisms of the game, but the police don't really care. Like, I saw a car, it must have been a bank robbery or something, and I chased after them with the police car and stopped it and shot the guy and killed him, and the police didn't do anything. They actually rewarded me for that. Because if they are a criminal, there's basically a bounty to kill them. So this world is a bit like Mad Max. It's a bit like Judge Dredd, where everybody is a merc, essentially. You can take down these people and get rewards. So I'm heading out into the country. 2.8 clicks. This is a long ride. Now you can teleport around and all that stuff, but I like just coming in and settling down into the game. It's kind of cathartic, right? Running around this world. And bloody hell. So I've really enjoyed the game. I like coming in and doing these gigs and ignoring the main storyline, because you get so much fantastic drops from these locations, and it's a really nice level up to 50. And really I only do the main storyline when I have to, because the content kind of stops. You get side missions that when you do one part of the side mission, you won't get the next follow-on mission from it unless you've done the main storyline. So it kind of gates content, which is fine by me. So you kind of, when they ring you up, it's like, oh, it's part 2, oh, it's part 3 of that storyline, and you get on with it. It's really good. You can romance characters in the game, which is nice. In fact, the ending I did was so satisfying, as me and my romantic partner, we ended up leaving the city, and it was beautiful. It was interesting they put me back here in the city after the storyline. Oh, that's a bit of a jump. What is going on with the weather? This is not like a good way of showing off the game. But I guess I want to show you the combat off, because the hacking in this game is where it's at for me. These are these kind of sandstorms that you get, and it even happens in main storylines, and it really is annoying. You just can't see anything. I wish there was a bike that was faster. I really do. I'm not... You can buy these vehicles, but the top speed... Sat-nav? What the heck is that? Bloody hell, Sat-nav. You can see, like, this bike's mega tough. It's like a tank. It really is well built, and it's what I've noticed in the more expensive vehicles is that they handle so well, because the cheaper ones slide around too much.
Hey, I need your help. I've lost contact with Benedict McAdams, and the driver who was supposed to get him out of town. Head to the coordinates I gave you. See what you can find. More details attached.
Now I like to check the message. So that's what the person looks like. SOS Merc needed. Find them. Bring me Benedict. So this is going to have to be knock him unconscious. Now, so these are the peeps. I can mark them like this. Is that a turret? Yeah, we've got a turret. We'll be able to hack all this, don't you worry. Now, this guy here, you can see to do suicide on it is 9. Now, I do have a really good hacking tool with me, which kind of puts that down and stuff. But, for example, some enemies are so hard, that would be 20 RAM points. You can see at the top, my maximum RAM is 29, and 20 would be absolutely incredible. Now I can do this breach protocol, which you should always do coming in, as it softens everything down. So let's go in here. Now, notice the timer stops when you come in here, so you can plan your route if desired. And the quicker you do it, you seem to get more experience. Now, I want to shut down cameras, 100% want to do that. That's absolutely priority. Friendly turrets is also good. So BD1C, let's put that in. Do I want this one or this one? I'll go for that one. 5555 turrets there. Just need a BDFF. There we go. Now, so that'll come in now. Just let that load in. Now the turret should be friendly. I'm going to drop this guy here by suicide. Oh my god, that guy's so tough. Put a short circuit on him. He was really tough. He took suicide. That's like 45,000 damage. That, and he survived it. Now, as a hacker, you kind of can go in here and nobody knows you're here. Now, even though this is friendly, I like to use an ability so I can charge it up. I'm going to rip it off. You can use this if you wish. I'm just going to throw it. Man, it even makes the interiors dusty. Right, so if you scan in here, it kind of shows you anything of note, so you can see kind of the level of things. That might be interesting. The jacket, some money. That's $2,000. That's really good. You often come in here just to check the network, turn off the camera, or there's a camera in the basement, it says. So I've turned that off. So I'm stealthing around. Now, the forcing open, this is something I didn't really get until late game. This is going to be using strength, so otherwise I would have to find the card, but here we go. Bit of athletics coming in there.
A new face. See, Militech's been investing in young talent. So, you here to take me on a little field trip?
Why'd Militech want to buy you off of Jason?
What? You missed the memo? That NCC crook McLean. Militech bought him off. Drafted bills he passed without a blink. I took the bastard out. Now they're desperate to find a fall guy. Don't want the NCPD looking too close into the matter.
As upstanding citizens would do.
Militech's gladly gonna pin me for a heap other things, since I'm already here. I can only surmise I'll be so desperate as to end up taking my own life, as they say.
Sorry to hear that.
Now you can see the ray tracing effect here of the light coming down on shining on some of his stuff, and the shadows being perfect as well. It is a fantastic game for tech demo, I tell you now. This is why it's so incredible, ray tracing in all future games, and I highly recommend you do go up to a 4000 series, because DLSS 3 makes this game run like a 4090 with DLSS 3 on it. It's that good. So yeah, anyway.
I'm here on Dakota's behalf.
For Christ's sakes, now you're telling me? I loathe it, this whole playing tough in the face of death thing.
Handled yourself well.
Should have seen how that fool Jason gobbled it up. Even started holstering in the small of the back like me.
All right, let's get you out of here.
Shit. I feel like I haven't used my legs for a straight month.
Acting is really well done. I love how the people look. Their faces are absolutely fantastic, especially the main NPCs in the storyline. They look stupendously good. Well, I don't have a car, and I don't want to take that car. I'm going to get my car. the best car that I like, the Javelino. Now these quests are so unexpected, like one guy here. Where the hell's the car? Call it up again. Javelino. There it is.
Booze, cigs. Those sweet honey melons Dakota folks got growing on genetic mismatch.
Now the
Any
interiors.
sin melons you could find.
Okay.
I sat there thinking, what I wouldn't give for one taste of that sweet, sweet melon. Of course, that prick Jason wouldn't entertain the thought.
Now the interiors of the cars are absolutely phenomenal. But for me, you can't really race them like that. You've got to come out to this. And this is mouse and keyboard. It's like I said, as long as you pay for really good cars, the handling is so much better on keyboard. Otherwise, you're just sliding around too much. And this weather is, again, not really good at showing you off how good the draw distance is or anything like that. But hey, I want to tell you how good the game is here. And doing these side missions, I really enjoy it. Like going out there, just doing this stuff. I've hit the level cap 50, but I'm still leveling up. If I do a level, I will get another perk point to put in my tree, which is going to be fantastic. Right, we don't know what's going to happen here. Again, unpredictability with this story. Oh, who's this?
Hey, McAdams, over here!
Starkey. It's been years.
You look like shit.
I'm a bit indisposed. Looks like you'll have to be my chauffeur.
V, FYI, Dakota's sending over your payment.
Nova, thanks. Have a good one.
Is that it? That was so easy! Dear me, that was really easy. Sometimes they can be really interesting. That was just the quickest one I think I've ever done. Now if I put fast travel on the map, there is going to be somewhere nearby. We'll go to the regional airport. And I want to fast track over to a police one, because there you'll get to see more combat focus. And yeah, this has got like an... if you look at this car, it doesn't have windows. It's basically electronic. Like an LCD looking out. It's really super high tech. You notice this guy here is the guy I just picked up. They stay on the map. He will be taken to the point. Like, there's no one disappears in this world. So there's even a persistence to the missions when you do them. It's really cool. So I wouldn't compare it to any other game. I think comparing it is somewhat unfair. You should just look at each game in its own right. I've spent 90 hours in the game. I've been having a blast. If there's one thing I don't like, it's these bloody these weather events that are in the game. I really don't enjoy them. Right. Anyway, we're going to go for a job. And these are going to be netrunners. Yes, this is going to be really difficult. Let's have a look where it is on the map. Now, what? Oh, there's another gig there. Just popped up. Now, this one is all the way out here. Now, if I switch the fast travel here, and now look here, you'll notice it's locked in for me where I want to go. That's kind of a new thing. That was one of the complaints that you couldn't see where you wanted to go on that teleport screen. And I'm coming up over here just for speed up the video.
Again? I told you I'm not buying. Yes, I'm sure. No, I'm not changing it.
Yeah, so the lighting is really interesting. Man, it really does feel like this storm's coming to the city. This is almost a teaser for the game because you can't really see how amazing the city looks. It's kind of hiding it and obscuring it. Now, so basically we're coming to a place where there's a lot of criminals and the police just want me to clear it out as a merc.
Courtesy.
Hopefully we'll get away from this storm. Oh my goodness, what is going on? The last two things I've done have been mega quick. Right, there's a crime, a crash test. Hang on a second. These missions are being really weird. The city itself has a lot of character, a lot of interesting areas, and you do feel sometimes the city is ginormous. It's up there. Interesting world, fantastic design. It's an absolute blast to kind of go around it and do these missions. I love working for these people that ring me up and stuff. I actually feel like I've got a job in the city. It's been a good kind of power fantasy. And I really want to show you these netrunner skills because they're just immense. Right, there's a guy there. Let's just ping and see if there's anybody around. Oh, I'm hacking him. Okay. Now I can ping these guys, which is going to be needed. Now, my ping is like... Now that guy can see me, so I'm just going to put suicide on him. Now I do level up my ninjutsu when that happens. Now these two people here, what I'm going to do is suicide them. My cooldowns increase the more I kill the enemies. Now with this ultimate that I have, it's going to kill both of them. Watch this. It's going to spread to 2. There's the ninjutsu going up, and I do get a bonus to damage. I do have fists, though. I am quite handy in fists. find the stash. This is another easy mission. So there's a quick thing. When you're against multiple enemies, it's so much fun. You can, especially when you turn one of them to attack the other people. It is really good. Let me just see if I can wait and see if the world, the weather bloody goes away. So let's just skip time by 24 hours when it's going to be sunny. Come on. Why are we stuck with this weather? Eh? What's going on? Oh, there's a gig out there. That's going to be really cool. And there's a thing here. Let's just see this and see if we get an interesting mission. Again, they are... You have no idea what you're going to get. It's kind of fascinating to discover what jobs they have. There's a multitude of jobs. I don't feel like I'm doing the same one every time. I love the ones where you've got to go in undetected. You've got to go in really stealthy. As a net runner, I'm fantastic with that. Why is the point up there? Okay. It just, look at that! The nav! What are you doing? I was on that side of the road. So these peeps up around here. Now the textures seem to be a bit funny. I don't know if that's because I'm recording. I never noticed anything like this when playing the game. And if I look at my settings in the video, borderless 1440p and everything set to max. We've got DLSS 3 on, DLS2 off, everything maxed. Film grain off, depth of field off. Take them off, they look bad. Motion blur, always take that off. Everything on maxed, and ray tracing maxed on in psycho mode. World events come up on TV, I like that as well, especially when I'm in the story.
The M54 News World Report. I'm Jillian Jordan.
Oh, the storm has lifted! We can see the city! Right. There's the thing I'm after. Alright, finally we can see the city. It looks like the storm lifted. But I love the vibrancy of the city, the colours of it. That's why I kind of do things in the day. It feels so different at night when I'm usually doing a mission at night, because I'm really uncomfortable at night, as the line of sight obviously is obscured, but it has a completely different feeling.
Hey, did you hear about Militech's new mobile radar unit on the border? Well, it's bad for smuggling, bad for the Aldecados, and definitely bad for me.
Right, hang on. It looks like this is going to be an interesting one. So let's get the cameras out. Nice and easy. Have we got anything on here? Turrets, yeah. 5.5, 7A. Got everything. That'll actually give me a buff.
I want to know what makes it tick, but I need to get my hands on it first. Snatch me that radar, and I will make sure you're well compensated. Details attached.
No, that guy's a robot, so we'll short circuit him. There's bloody robots all here. Notice how...
You have no chance of escaping.
Oh, there's a guy down here.
What?
He's just a worker, so we'll knock him out with system reset. You do get bonus for
Just come out.
not killing.
What was that?
I don't know how he can hear me. I guess it's then people dying, I guess. But this is what the Netrunner does. He's I'm going to suicide them too.
Get weapons and come out.
Now, I am slowing down time here so I can get out so he doesn't spot me. It's like a Netrunner special.
Surrender. You have no chance of escaping.
Still undetected, by the way. Guy down here. Now these... That's the heavy gunner. This will do a suicide. You'll see the numbers now.
Protect your implants.
51,000. Shite, there's a guy up here. Oh my god, suicide. You can see how fast I can knock these out as a Netrunner though. It's so amazing. It really is.
Concealment before corporation forces is a crime.
Now I can't actually attack that because it's not active, the robot.
What?
There's a turret right on the top there, but I have made it friendly.
Show yourself.
Oh, he's up there! He's up. Oh, I thought he would have saw me then. I'm going to try and knock him out. I love doing this. He's going to see me! Suicide before you can see me. Still undetected. I love it. Now that looks like there's a guy in this place, so let's try and hack in. Let's ping. The hell? What's going on? Is he a robot? Yeah, they're just not activated because I've not been spotted. Is this what I'm stealing? Don't mind me. Bye. I love it! Woo! Like I said, you get so much fun about stealthing in. You don't cause a storm or anything like that. It is fantastic. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This is what I like coming in the game and doing this stuff. The main storylines, they can wait. I did them as... I left them off as long as I could. And these have now unlocked that I finished the game, so... like I said, there is like an end game to have here, and there will be a paid expansion coming down the pipe, which is, like I said, this is a bit loosey-goosey. Get out the bloody way! Yeah. Here we go. Nice and easy. You want it further in? Oh my goodness. I'll show you the interior, just it's like a crappy car.
Fantastic job, B. Beautiful, really.
Mm-hmm.
My people are already tinkering with the radar. Militech is in for a little surprise. A job well done. Your payment is coming in hot.
Oh, 14 grand for that mission. Fucking hell. Now, she's only got one mission, and usually the last mission is the really interesting one, so I'm guessing that is it. The Sunset Motel is here, and I really like this place. There's something about it that really peaceful. Motorbike. Come on. Also, the game, you know, you're in first person. It's nice on the bike so you can see your character. Fantastic. Love it. But it's the fact that I don't have to fire weapons. That's what I love about it. The shotgun has to come out sometimes. You've got these psychos that are like mini bosses that are around. They are so much fun to fight. Certainly isn't, because you'll be hiding on roofs and stuff trying to attack them, and they're like, "What the hell? What the hell is he?" Like, and it's so satisfying. This is like a garage out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I kissed my girl, my relationship at the Sunset Hotel. This has some nostalgia now in the game for me. It's really, really good. Now that's 4 kilometers away. Let's do the final one, shall we? This is the last gig in the game. Let's do it. And this is why this game's so fun. When it goes quiet there, I don't know if you're going to hear that rumble, but it's basically my 4070 Ti's fans on 100% because the ray tracing takes so much. It's not got over. I probably need to put it in quiet mode because it's not even got anywhere near 60 Celsius yet on my tracking, so it's a little bit weird. But yeah, when you get out of the city, it still looks really great. The hell are you sat there for, dude? That's the closest I could get here? Jeez. When you're kind of waiting for vehicles, you can kind of check your phone because you've got all these messages from people, but he's just parked there for whatever reason, you know. Little gas station. So there it is, really. The world, you go around, have fun, you do the missions, you do get money, you can pay for new cars and stuff. For me, it was really about buying materials for crafting so I could upgrade my gear every time I leveled up. Oh, this is a little cool mission. Like, it is the final mission. This should be interesting how difficult it is. Sniper up there, just knock him out. Back with a storm. What's going on?
Hey, new gig on the horizon. Militech detained a smuggler by the name of Bruce Welby at the border. His buddy wants him out. It's no surprise, but he needs someone to do the dirty work and make sure Bruce tastes freedom once again. No matter what. Specifics attached.
How did he find that body? It's up on the top of that thing. Right, so I've got to get this guy out of this compound and try and not kill anybody.
Gotta investigate. Show yourself.
Right, so they obviously think something's amiss. This is going to create a bit of noise.
You're only making it worse.
At let's breach the control. This will give me all my bonuses. So BD55FF. BD557A. Oh no, camera's not... Oh no! Oh no! This is going to be really tough. I've made it difficult for myself. The soldier, I'm going to knock him out with system reset. Fecking camera! Turn it off! Ooh, camera! Let's control the camera. Let's have a look. Heavy gunner, system reset. These guys here, system reset. Look at this stealth approach. Let's get a ping and see if there's anybody else that I've not seen. Scout inside there, system reset. Couple of people over here. Not letting me tag that one. It's in a... Ooh, sniper, system reset. Oh, I did a double! Oh, so good! This is what I mean. No cooldowns. I can do whatever I want. I'm a power hacker. There is another guy, so we need a ping again. Maybe that's... I can't select him if he's the guy I'm after to free. We'll put a ping on the floodlight button so we know where he is. Alright, there's only one guy in. Got cameras to think about. Is that another camera? Just turn it off. That's another camera. Turn it off. I wonder if this storm's come just to make it difficult in this late game to do this, because lack of... I think that barbed wire hit me then. Oh, we got the guy in the tower and I didn't see him! Looks like there's one guy walking around in the middle. It's worth turning off cam... It's worth taking out cameras manually to get your engineering up. So you can see they are knocked out. They're still there. Now I can hack this by jacking in, but it's a jack that doesn't need anything. Look at that, 15 intelligence to get in there. You're a refugee, hi.
We got a problem?
Yeah, I'm looking for Bruce. You know him? Bruce! Bruce! Let's just turn that camera up. Where the hell is this dude? Ah, you're there! Last person in the room.
You Bruce.
Is this a test? You have my pro... Wait. You're not military.
Listen, Archie ain't paying me to chit-chat, but to get you out.
Wait. Archie Crane hired you.
That's the one. He can't wait to see you, so move your ass.
Archie knew who to send.
You sat here long enough. Let's shake that rust off.
Tell me twice.
Now, I guess if you went up there, you could pull that ladder down. There's always multiple things to... Ooh, camera! Do not want to get detected. Wait here. Just, Oh, fuck! That set off an alarm. Get out of there! Opening the gate set off the alarm. You get like, if you do set off the alarm, you get a lot of... They just drop in from helicopters and stuff. It makes it way difficult. And when you're building up your Netrunner, you are going to be limited. Like, what you saw there is like a level 50 superb edition. I'm right on the edge of the border here.
Brucey, baby! We're starting to think we'd never get you out of that dump.
Archie, you piece of shit.
What?
It's because of people like you that camp even exists. I saw you behind the wheel. How much are they paying you, huh?
Enough for me to buy your ticket out of here. And thank me later. Right now, we gotta get moving. Oh, and V, if you ever plan on quitting Night City, careful around the borders. Accidents have a way of turning fatal.
Don't you worry about that.
V, I appreciate you handling things as cleanly as you did, and exactly as agreed. Bruce was freed and escorted back to Archibald. And the fact that you did it without unnecessary bloodshed is lost on me. The payment should be parked in your account by now. Contract closed.
So 14,000 for that. Absolutely phenomenal. And that's because I didn't kill anybody. You can put attachments on guns so that when you shoot them it doesn't kill them. And have a quick look at the map. And we'll see what this bonus that comes in. In fact, there's an NPC crime thing here. I like doing these just as a bit of action. So let's racing. I like to do these with fists. So let's go on and beat some peeps up. Because I am a Netrunner who's very good at fist fighting. Alright, a bit of a parkour around here. To get to this one. Low visibility. There might be 2 people, 3 people, could be 8 people. You've got no idea how many people it could be. Oh, it's going in a cave. It's going in a cave. Let's rock and roll, baby!
Get out here!
Oh my god, there's a turret up there! Get me out of there! A fucking turret! Ooh. These are wraiths. These are very tough.
Shit!
Yeah, wraiths are very tough. I should have got in there without my fists. They are horrendously difficult. Those police things, you've got no idea, and it's this chaos random stuff that these are so fun to do, baby. Yeah, wraiths are like Netrunner difficulty, balls difficult, and I'm just going to Netrun them down. I think it's because they are so far out the map, they are so difficult. Normally in the city, I can just go in and fist them up and all that good stuff, but and legendary armor, and they still cut through me like so quick. So let's redo and see what we can manage. If we breach the protocol, we can probably... That turret, I can't even hack it. Look, a Wraith Bane. Yeah, weak against fire, but suicide. A 55k critical. Anyone else? I guess the turret didn't open because as soon as they attack you, everything goes to hell. Yeah, look, it says there, look, sandstorm. They're all talking about this sandstorm. It's part of the bloody story of this area. Just not going to pick stuff up anymore. I don't really need to do anything. So anyway, I'm going to go and see what this mission is, because I do have my final gig quest to see at the drop point, and this will see what I got for that. Oh, I was actually over the border then. There's a lot of buttons in this game, I'll tell you that, to kind of learn. Come on. This is, if Tesla do a motorbike, this is going to be great. If the bike comes and picks you up like this, come on Tesla, do a motorbike. A tour bike is what I want Tesla to do, like a Honda Goldwing. Lipstickpaddy. So peeps, as you can see, I have had a blast. 90 hours of pure fun, and I highly recommend it. Now, if you don't have a ray tracing card, just simply wait. Wait until the future until you get one, because it's a tour de force. It's a great tech demo. I was there when all the great graphics come in, when bump mapping first came in, when TNL, transform and lighting, first came in, tessellation first came in, fantastic text on the PC that paved the way for the future of gaming. And this game, ray tracing, showing you the route to the future. Well, that must be the only video on YouTube that's shown you this game with Sandstorm and how it affects the game. You're carrying too much. This is the stuff I crafted. I can sell them for $3 grand. So let's just... This is how I'm making money, basically, is... buy these materials from the shop and craft them into this, and I'll basically... You can see why I've got all this money. You get an achievement for buying all the cars, and all this stuff. Now, would I play the game again? Well, there is... Your character speaks so much in this game, and it's... Oh, they've ran out of money here. What am I doing? Your character has a voice in the game, which you heard, and... Did it give me something? Upper body? It gave me a legendary jacket. Rubbish, though. I mean, look at that. That's a legendary drop from a guy if you complete all the missions. The final one, it gives you a legendary jacket, but pure poo-poo compared to the one you craft yourself. Can I actually upgrade that? I can. There's no way of knowing what level it is, because maybe I've just got to upgrade these to bananas. In fact, it's very low quality. Look, I'm not even using legendary components to craft this. So I don't know. Anyway, peeps, so what's left now? I finished the main storyline. I finished all of the NPC scans. The only thing left for me to do is these NCPDs, which are just these small skirmishes, like you just saw then. And they're everywhere, aren't they? Oh, that's collect your reward. Maybe I didn't pick it up. Let's go and pick it up. Now, what we've not seen is any of the amazing character, like on the tier 1 NPCs that just look incredible. The ones you're kind of doing on these missions are tier 3. They are the worst graphics you will see on the people. They are terrible. But trust me, when you actually play the game and you're meeting these tier 1 people, they look phenomenal. They really do look great. Whoop, 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 whoop. Where am I going?
Kaboom! Soy still Machistador! An explosion of taste!
Yes. To the garage. It's weird. It's funny because what makes the ray tracing so fantastic is that when you're with the NPC, tier 1 NPCs and stuff, and they're walking around, when they actually go near light sources, you know that light is going to bounce off them and light them up in a certain way, and it's so pleasurable to see the technology working in such a realistic way, and it's heaven in gaming. It really is heaven in gaming. This is the reward. It's the basic car. This is going to be... Is it going to be swinging around? Let's try it out. See that? He didn't even move. I could have ran him over. Let's just drive through the city and see how this behaves, eh? Look, it's fucking swinging around like a bitch. Terrible. You can stick this reward up your ass. Let me do a donut. You can stick it up your ass. Hey, it's not bad for doing a donut though. I'll tell you what I think of this reward. And someone ran me over. Well, on that bombshell, in this fucking epic sandstorm that we've got here. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Think about subscribing. I do these kind of WTFs to show you my experience of these games. And like I say, highly recommend it, but wait until you've got the nuts and bolts in your PC to run it fully ray traced. And sorry I couldn't really show you the tech off today because of the sandstorm, but that is what's going on. If only you could have changed it, but hey. I guess that way it's kind of a non-spoiler about how amazing the city looks, isn't it? And how many people are walking around and stuff. And before I go, I want to tell you one story. I was like running around the city and there's 1,000 people. I'm like, where have all these come from? And it's like, of course, they've just come from the stadium. There must have been a sporting match on. I don't even know what sport they play in the city, but they must have all been coming from it. These guys here, who are you? Guards. Police, they are police. So yeah, nice vibrant city, wonderful architecture, and I am trying to wrap this video up, so thank you so much for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, think about subscribing to the channel. I'm Lipstickpaddy, your host, this is PCGamer Radio, and I hope you had fun on this video checking out Cyberpunk 2077 and how it plays on a 4070 Ti with a AMD 5800 5800X 3D processor. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at this. It's terrible. I bought a ray tracing card and the weather in the game just completely ruined it. Don't you worry, peeps. I had 90 hours of amazing graphics, tour de force, and I loved it, peeps. I loved it. Am I wanted, copper? What the heck? That's not my crime, is it? Just a little bar in here. There must have been a murder.
This just don't make sense.
I want to get through, coppers. Thank you very much. Walk through the crime scene. What a city. What a city. Can't wait for the expansion. Bring it on. I'm so looking forward to more in the future. And you know what? I think the expansion is going to be the last content for the game because they're actually working on Cyberpunk 2. That's right. They're working on a sequel for the game. And ooh, that is going to be very special. Indeed. So, thank you for watching. You take care, stay safe, and bye for now.
Well, thanks for watching. And if you remember, you can please subscribe and like the video. And don't remember, you can also hit the bell for notices on the channel. Yeah, we've also got a Twitter you can see on our banner, so check that out too. So take care and bye-bye.